Hello everybody, it's Barry. I hope that you are well. Actually, you're probably better than I am today. Look at my finger here, right here. This is a frozen plaster. It's actually Olaf on my finger right there because yesterday I was testing some kitchen gadgets, not for a video, well not yet, you will see it, because I'm going to be launching some to sell in my shop and I'm testing out to find the best ones for you guys to actually say, look, this is good. And I ripped open a packet and their blade was just literally loose and it took a good old chunk off my finger. So first things first, if you're wondering what that is on my finger, that is an injury. Yes. But of course we are going to man up. The Disney plasters, you know, living with kids, it was kind of no choice whatsoever, but that's what's going to help me through this injury. And also we're going to try this recipe by Tasty today. Some super, this is what it should look like, fluffy pancakes. They look so fat and wholesome. Loads of you asked that I try this. I'm not so sure. The reviews are very, very mixed, but you guys like it when I try these recipes. This is one of the first ones without a shed load of cookie dough. So generally, it could work quite well. I guess if it doesn't work, I can let it go. You see what I did there? Frozen puns today. All right, look at this. Oh my gosh. You see how fat they are? They're enormous. They're like something you could put in the sole of your shoe. Oh, wow. So this is on the Tasty website, as I say. You guys seem to love it when I do these. I've done some others, like the tower cheesecake and stuff like that, the 8 desserts in one pan. This one, I'm kind of excited by it, and you need a frying pan like this. This is a 20 centimeter pan, which is kind of like for scale. You know, it's kind of like a bra. Maybe that size, with a lid, because the actual pancakes are formed, shaped in the pan like that. So it's pretty big, but for that you need a good old rise, and there are some steps to make it rise. It's a standard pancake recipe in a way with like the eggs, flour and milk, but the eggs are going to get separated, so you're going to whip up the egg whites to give it some air, which will definitely help it. But I also think that it's the 4 tablespoons of baking powder that is going to give this some really big rise. I really hope this is going to work. It's got some crazy mixed reviews. Some people are saying it's horrendous, others are saying it's brilliant. Let's see if we can make it work, because pancakes is going to make my finger feel better. All right, so in this bag, if the measurements are correct, yes, bang on 500 grams of... Okay. Just nearly knocked that bowl over. 500 grams of plain flour. You could use self-raising flour, which I think is called cake flour. That'll give it even more rise, but I think we should be okay. Oh no. Oh yes, it is working. 1 tablespoon of the baking powder, so we need 4 of those. It might be a bit more, but hey. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Look at that. Try not to sneeze. Right, 4 tablespoons of baking powder with the flour. Mix it together a little bit. Nice. All right, so there is 175 grams of butter. The Coca-Cola, ignore that for a minute because I'm going to tell you a story. But I'm just putting the butter in a microwave safe dish and about 30 seconds in the microwave to melt it through. Right, so whilst that is in the microwave, when I first cut my finger, I was kind of panicking a little bit and started to feel a bit faint, and Mrs. Barry was like, oh my gosh, you need a sugary drink. So she went and grabbed me this can of Coke, and it's actually 0 sugar. And we spent about a minute debating whether this is actually gonna be good and sugary for me and help me. I don't know why it needs to be sugary. I'm not a doctor or a nurse or anything. Oh my gosh. But we just ended up laughing about it. We're like, you were going to give me like 0 sugar drink even though you told me to get a sugary drink. And I guess you kind of had to be there. Anyhow, Boston, that killed 30 seconds, didn't it? And nearly my microwave. Melted butter. Good job I checked that. It was a bit of an accident, but I got 3 egg yolks and 4 egg whites. Yolk in there. All right. I did just put an extra egg white in that, but you can just believe me, okay? So there's the 3 egg yolks. We'll put that with the butter in just a minute. But it also says 960 mils of milk, warm to the touch. I mean, does it really matter if I get it a litre rather than 960 mils? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Milk. In goes that warm milk. To be fair, I could have just warmed it in the mixing bowl, couldn't I? And the butter. Oh yeah, look at that marbling. So we're just gonna give this a little stir around initially. So in a 3rd bowl, oh my gosh, Barry, you donkey. It's got egg white everywhere. All right, I'm gonna put another one in there. I need to whisk this up. So this, once it's whisked up, combined with our baking powder, is gonna make some epic epic rise. Well, fingers crossed. So we got the egg whites, we got the baking powder and flour, and we got the buttery milky mixture thing. Pour the milk mixture into the flour mixture and stir with a rubber spatula until just combined. Okay, in the big one. So flour and baking powder. Nice. This is what I could really do with that tongue spatula gadget thing that I used as a toy to pretend I was Boston. This would actually really help. Actually, have I got it? I might have it somewhere still. I knew I'd find it. Yes, let's see if it works. Oh, can you see that? There we go. Is that better? Is that butter? Oh, it's sort of working. There you go. If I do it a bit more steady, look. This is like the biggest mixing bowl I've got at the moment because I broke my other one, as you know. Bang, bang, bang. But we'll just work this all in. When I stir it, can you hear that crackling? Very gently. It's like breakfast cereal, but it is going to thicken this mixture up. And we need that. Well, what we do is we put the egg white in now as well, because that's going to get some more air into it. And we kind of lift it through. I need to get a bigger bowl again. All right, I think I'm kind of happy with that. I mean, it's a thing. It's a batter. Should we just cook it up and see what happens? I've got enough ingredients to make more. So we're going to heat this up over a low heat. Pour 1.5 cups of the pancake batter into the skillet. So I couldn't find my 1 cup measuring thing, so I've got half a cup. We'll do 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it says to smooth out the top. So that looks, yeah. I mean, it's fairly smooth. So a low flame, this sits on there like so. It's not been greased. Lid on for 20 minutes. And the way we'll test if this is cooked, we literally just have a bamboo skewer that we push through. And if it comes out clean, the top will look raw apparently. I don't know, this is weird. Holy pancakes, Batman. This is 5 minutes in. Can you see those holes on the surface there? They're like huge. You could go live in that thing. It's like the surface of the moon. So that's it really at the moment. I can't tell what the bottom colour's gonna be like. We don't want to burn it obviously, but it does need to be a fairly deep brown. We're just gonna let this keep cooking through. Right, we're 15 minutes in now and it's actually gone a little bit flatter, but the edges are browned, which is good. I'm just worried that the bottom might be burnt. So I think a little bit ahead of time, I'm going to stick in my skewer and see if it comes out clean. It smells just like a cake, not a pancake. And it's a play on words. You smell like I've baked you. You can hopefully see what I mean about the cake-like look to it. So, oh, that's hot. Let's just remove this for the moment. Woo! Bit of steam. And push this in. Ugh. No, that's still a bit gooey. Really, really flat though. Ooh, not sure about this. Yeah, I just went to put my bamboo skewer in. I was expecting it to go straight to the bottom, and it just went. Meh. So it's really deceptive from there. This could be a really flat pancake. I'm gonna get it out now. Let's have a look. No. What? That's really cooked well. That's really brown. I mean, look. Is that? It's not a pancake at all. It's a cake. It's really, it's too well done. It's almost like a shield. What I'm going to do this time, I'm not certain, but because it has that little hole in the lid, I'm going to put some foil in there and just see if that stops. Because the steam, I don't know if some of it escaped. It was really puffy, and then something happened. It just went. Yeah, so this is something I do sometimes when I'm doing other dishes, even curries, and I don't want anything to evaporate. I'll just stick a little bit of foil in that hole there. And that will stop any steam escaping at all. The lid goes on with our foily bit on. Right, see you in 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, so far so good. Compared to this flat monstrosity we've got. You look at the rounding on that, can you see? Like the dome shape. The steam is all staying in there as well, which hopefully it's going to cook it through quicker. Maybe that's what happened, some steam escaped and it just made it go flat as a pancake. Hey, Lizzie. Flat as a pancake, get it? Yes. I don't know, this one does feel like it's dropped a teeny weeny bit now. Oh no, I'm just gonna have to go for it because I think when I lift it off, if I put it back in, you lose that steam. Oh, that's my timer. That's my 50-minute timer. Oh, you see, no, that's going flat as well. It's clean, but it's done it exact. I think I might be cooking it too long. Don't know if this is gonna work, guys. we're gonna go for 12 minutes because, you know, hey, actually that looks pretty cool. I don't know what it is, but when it's at this stage, around about the 10-minute mark, it looks incredible, like the rise on it, and you just lose it. Oh, come on. I checked the tasty video, and yeah, they did not have the foil in there, so I am gonna remove it. I'm just worried that the moisture is hitting it and sagging it, even though it did it before. I just want to make it exactly as they did it in their video. If I can make one work, I've got enough batter to try at least 2 more. So this has only been 12 minutes. I don't know if this is cooked through, but it's so much lighter and fluffier. Look at that. I mean, that is light and fluffy and airy. It could be foamy, which translates to not cooked through. Oh, it's come out clean. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. It's holding its shape, that's the main thing. Oh, that is so much better. That is so much better. That's like the same height as the 2 in the background. Oh. This, look. I feel like a proud dad. Right, I'm gonna make some more, or one more batch. Yep, the only thing I did different that time was I did 7 scoops. So 1 3/4 cups. Right. Low flame, straight on there, the lowest of the flames. And the other thing I did actually, I made sure it was bang in the center, and I made sure my lid was also bang in the center as well, because it didn't fit perfectly. It was a little bit to one side, there was a little gap, but that is now looking good. There was a little air vent on one there, you see that? Close that up, like that. We are, well, I think we're doing better now. We've got a slightly more rounded edge on this one. Now, when you turn it upside down like I did with the other one, you're obviously gonna make this bit go flat. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna leave this with the lid on for a couple of minutes, then I'm gonna lift it out straight up so the browned bottom is still sat upright. So we're not gonna completely flatten that, that rounded top. I don't know. I'll just get this out the way. Oh. I mean, I'm sorry, but it just smells like a cake. Oh, yes! Come down, you can sort of see the rounding on it. You see? I've actually got a little bit of curve. If you compare that to our other one, which was great, but it's cooled down and that's flat, see? So, let's just find out if that makes a difference so you guys can absolutely nail this. Cook my beauty. These ones look terrible now. I mean, bearing in mind that I have stacked that. Wow, it's all about those. I really do enjoy doing these tasty videos. I mean, they're epic and bonkers and crazy and just really fun as well. And I think you guys like seeing it as well because sometimes their methods and write-ups aren't always the best. It makes it look so simple. But in reality, as you can see, we've shaved off nearly half of the cooking time. It does seem... Ugh. I've just taken that last one off. It does seem to... There's a little bit around it, so it stops about there. That is better. This one, I'm going to leave in the pan to fully cool down, leaving it entirely. This is still warm, so it's going to be about another 25 minutes, and then we'll stack these up. Little update. Don't leave it in the pan to steam. That one's gone flat as well. Damn it. You want to get it out, get that rise, and set it on the bottom like that, because this one is actually pretty darn awesome. So whereas they look a bit like cake sponges, let's not forget that soft interior they've got. I'm just going to stack 3 on top of each other. The 3 decent ones that I had. Let's try and line that up. There we go. And it's probably my best one out of the lot. It's got a slight curve on it. And that's going to just go like that. Wow. And you stick a little bit of butter on there. And then drench it in the maple syrup like that. Oh my gosh. And that is not motor oil. Oh no, no. Not today. That actually looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? Oh, you can't deny they are pretty fluffy indeed. Wow, it just feels like a cake in a pan, honestly. Oh, by the power of Grayskull. That is probably not the most aesthetically pleasing looking one, especially compared to theirs on the website. When you look at it, you're like, yeah, it's cool. That tastes insane. That tastes so good. I need to hide that from me for the rest of the day, otherwise I will demolish that all. Little saltiness with the butter on there as well. Absolutely loving it. So I will do my own write-up in my own words with my hints and tips, but I think the best thing is to just give it a go. If you see any cool recipes, not just by Tasty, any chefs, of course there's a whole Barry Tries playlist. We've done the Gordon Ramsay Beef Wellington and other things. Please check that out and have a marathon. Any suggestions, do let me know down below, but of course, as for the flat ones, here's one of them there. It is got a brown old side on that one. Yeah, that's burnt. Makes a good frisbee though. Goodbye.
Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Simon's moustache, goatee, maybe all three.
Oh.